Alright everyone, it's the morning after that unboxing video and I'm here in the Miata today. We're going to fix that windshield crack. So it's pretty noticeable. I'm going to go ahead and shoot it for you and you might be able to tell, but it's a beautiful day to do it. It's sunlight to help cure the resin. It's not too cold, it's not raining, it's not cloudy, so let's get started. So I don't know if it's gonna focus. There it goes. You can see it right there. This crack that we got. I don't know if it's gonna do it or not. So you can see right there, right at the end of my fingertip. Just a little crack, a little bit of spider webbing. So we're gonna hopefully get that plugged up and it'll look nice and new and cracks won't spread. Alright guys, so we've got the plunger in, the resin's in. I think you can probably see all the little air bubbles in there getting pulled out by that plunger. I think I put a little bit too much resin in it, but that's okay. We'll get it figured out. So I'm just gonna let those bubbles get sucked out of that little tube. After 10 minutes, we're gonna put pressure on it so it fills the crack, and then we'll just continue on, see how this turns out. Alright, so the syringe has been sucking air out for the last 10 minutes. Next step is to remove it, and now we're going to force air into the cracked area to finish up any seals that are left in there, and then just a couple more steps after that and we're done. So far this has been a really simple process. Kind of worried a bunch of the resin is going to get everywhere right now, but I guess we'll find out. Alright, so minor crisis. As you can see, those bubbles in there hardened, and it didn't really let me push any air into it, so I had to run in and kind of poke it out with a paper clip. So if you're doing this, make sure you have that handy. So yeah, I didn't expect that to happen. Hopefully this whole thing isn't ruined, but let's just keep on going, I guess. it looks like it seems to be working. It didn't look like I waited too long to, you know, fix that plunger to get it out. It looks like everything's okay. I didn't really have any resin left. There was a couple of differences between the instructions that they gave me and the Chris Fix video. So right now, I would say follow the Chris Fix video if you are planning to do this yourself. I didn't have any resin left, but I scooped a little bit up to place on top of the crack after I took the plunger and the disc and everything off. So right now it's just sitting in the screen, the curing screen. This is going to flatten it out and help the curing process start and catch all the sunlight. So yeah, this is pretty much it. The next step is going to be taking off the curing screen and just razor blading the extra off. Oh, one thing I also want to note is when you are taking off that plunger and everything and you're trying to get the sticker off, resin will explode everywhere. It went all over my windshield and it dries really fast. So have a rag ready, and luckily the razor blade just kind of scrapes it off like you would a sticker, and it doesn't really leave anything at all. So just one thing to note. And here's what the curing screen looks like. It looks good right now. I think it'll look a little different once we take off the screen and everything, but from my eye it looks like there's just a tiny little mark left. I think that'll go away once we get everything cleaned up, but for the price, it was pretty good to get rid of this without having anyone see it other than yourself. I think it's gonna be hard to see unless you're actually looking for it. Alright, and after that process, that is all that is left. Just a little speck. You can see a little tiny kind of spiderweb crack on the inside, but otherwise I'm super happy with this. It looks really good, and it's not going to focus, but I mean, I would say job well done, and now I can move on to other projects and not worry about this windshield crack anymore. So if you're going to try this out at home, I definitely would say go for it. It's really not that hard. It was probably a 3 out of 10 if I were to give it a rating. Your results, I mean, you're filling a chip. It's not going to be 100% perfect, but it is so much better than it was. And I'm a little, you know, meticulous about the way my car looks, so that's good for me. So that's going to be it for this video, guys, and stay tuned for the next one. Thanks for watching.